want to see a dead body?
Is that what he calls them?
Yeah.
I don't think they're really like unoriginal with their fan names because it's like the Jake Paulers and like you've literally just added an to your full name. And
Yes.
That's it. We made a video exactly like this probably like 6 months ago and I wasn't in it and Harry's not in it now and neither's Dan, but we're doing it now and James is here.
You replaced me.
Yeah.
Got
I'm
James.
good enough to replace both.
Similar
That's
premise
fine.
to most likely to, but we're going to point instead and they're kind of different questions and I didn't make them up this time. Let's do this. Who is most likely to laugh when they hear the number 69? Okay. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I mean, who is most likely to meet up with a Tinder match tonight?
No, we didn't.
Didn't even count it. Didn't even have to count it. Didn't even have to
I
think about that.
mean, that's no offense to you, but like, it makes
You're the only one.
that's
using
a that's a
Tinder right
thing,
Yeah.
and that's a thing. So.
Yeah, there's monogamy going on out here and I'm not part of it.
Who is most likely to borrow something with every intention of keeping it? So 3, 2, 1.
That's a very mixed.
That is a
Mixed
mixed
bag.
bag.
now. I was only going on based on the fact that you turned around and you were just like, oh, how much
I mean,
my stuff is
so
I was just like, I don't know. Is
I've
anyone else a
complete-
kleptomaniac?
I've completely ruined your goose.
I
by
have
taking
been
it.
known over
Well-
time to take games and then never come back.
Unless I gave it to you, you still have my Zelda Game Boy.
I have your Mario play.
You know what?
But
you can have
Vicky
it.
has Nick's room, so
I mean,
That's not played.
I'll give it back when we move out. Like,
Yeah.
you know. You are hosting a potluck dinner where everyone is made to bring homemade dishes. Who brings Hot Pockets? 3, 2, 1.
Look, man, I cut corners and that's fine.
I don't like to be rude.
You two had a palaver making mash.
What?
yeah, you
You couldn't
like,
make
no,
mash.
not doing it.
I didn't have fucking the time. My apologies.
The time to make mash.
Like, I remember years ago I was watching this video and it was all about like, you know, when people have like weird eating habits. And it was like this girl who was like, oh, I can only eat nothing but Wotsits. And there's like footage of her like in like a fancy restaurant with her parents and like she's just whacking out Wotsits and sticking it on the plate. All right,
Next question.
Who is the biggest Facebook stalker?
No.
3, 2, 1.
It's either you
It's
or
definitely
Nick.
me.
When people ask about people, I have to go looking. I don't stalk people. I don't go to like people's like walls and stuff. But like I'm constantly watching what people are posting.
Oh, see, if,
Oh no, I'll go to walls.
if someone adds me, then I'll look at their profile. But I mean,
No,
That's
I
what
look
everybody
at
does.
people's
That's what
profile who I'm not friends with, and it's like when you find someone through like, just give me a name and
I
can-
usually go
I can find
looking at
them.
like Facebook accounts of like people that are just like called out as like creeps on the internet, just to see what they're actually like as people.
It's like, do you know when someone gets like called out on Twitter or something by a celebrity, do you ever go to their account to see if they're still active and it's like, oh, no, it doesn't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Oh yeah,
Or like they're still
there
like,
was that
look,
guy
I'm
that was
sorry.
asking Abby for photos who I met at a guitar store, which is still arguably one of the worst things that ever happened to me. Thank you for that, Liam. Next question,
Who is most likely to get hitched on a weekend trip to Vegas?
Ellie.
I don't do marriage.
3, 2, 1.
me?
But to Harry or something. It would be a drunk.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I can just see, you know.
You'll
you're-
get married to Harry for the fun of it.
That's what I said
And
earlier,
to
you know,
annoy
she's
Nick.
in
And Harry would
Vegas.
know about it.
Ministry of Now 2K.
Oh yeah, you and Harry.
Make an album on like
The marriage.
a wedding album.
If I had to marry anyone, I think Harry would be such a low maintenance husband. Like I think he'd be quite nice as a husband.
Well, I appreciate that you thought of me first. So, you know.
The only thing that'd be annoying is if you had kids with Harry, because he's just like a spaz and would be like not let them out of the house or anything. No, literally, like
You'd have to put
he's
them in,
not gonna
like,
let anyone look at his kids. Like,
What do you mean?
is he not talking? Like he's just paranoid. He's paranoid about everything. So he's gonna get paranoid about his kids.
His kids would go out in like full tactical gear.
Yeah, literally, they're gonna have like crash pads on. Everyone here is a drug dealer who goes out of business first because they use too much of their own product. I don't know.
3, 2, 1, downstairs.
Is Dan even here?
No.
Yeah,
we'll say Ellie.
I'm pointing at people who are here, so.
Yeah. Scarface.
I'd
went
like to
first.
clarify that I'm not a druggie. Like,
I just love a bit of cat on the weekends.
Who's most likely to get kicked out of a bar tonight?
Oh, me for sure.
I'm the only one
Has
going
anyone
out
here-
tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's 3, 2, 1.
Hey, who got kicked out of a club for falling asleep?
I wasn't asleep, I was just resting my
I
head
was about to
on the
ask, has
table.
anyone here ever actually been kicked out of a place before?
The last time we went to Pop World, they threatened to kick me out because I.
We had our drink on the dance floor, and she literally it was me, Nick, Alex, Harry, and Abby, and that was it on the dance floor. And then she was like, "Oh, you're gonna spill your drink." I was like, "All right." Who is least likely to reciprocate oral sex? 3, 2, 1. The shade.
Whoever's watching this probably has no context to this.
They don't need any context.
And you ain't getting it.
It's like,
Whose eyes light up brightest at the sound of free?
3, 2, 1.
I'm tight.
I mean, yeah, I like free stuff.
It's like I'm not one of these people when the people are, oh yeah, there's free food. I'm always a bit like, did I tell you about the time about, I have a lecturer who will remain unnamed, but he's a blatant alcoholic. But he's lovely, he gave me an A4, so cheers for that. But we were in a different lecturer's lesson, he bursts in the door and he's like, guys, you need to go to the spot right now, they're giving out free Thai food, and then he just ran away and we're like, okay. 10 years from now, you all end up becoming neighbours on the same street. Who has to go door to door to notify everyone they've become a registered sex offender?
Ellie.
3, 2, 1. Harry's at work.
We can't point to Harry because Harry's not here.
But the thing is, Harry, it would happen to Harry, but he wouldn't genuinely be a sex offender.
Be a mascot.
No, yeah, he'd be labelled as it wrongly.
Next
Yes.
question.
Who is least likely to be wearing underwear right now? 3, 2, 1.
We know full well you're not wearing panties.
I know. I'm wearing a bra. It's your first day of college, and you are moving into your new dorm. Who would you least want to find as your dorm roommate? 3, 2, 1. Because Nick snort. Who did you point to?
But because I would
Yeah,
hate
but-
to see myself.
It's because
Like,
Nick
I open the door
snores
be
and
like,
Nick
shit.
is the loudest chewer
The
ever.
ramifications of finding my long lost twin brother, if he is me, would be like.
It wouldn't be you though, would it?
Vicky and
It
Abby
would
are
be
both
me,
girls, and
it
they're
would be me
scary.
if I found myself like moving in to
Who
the
did you
next
point
door.
to?
I would just put Nick because we'd never get anything done.
20 years from now, robots are an integral part of our lives. Who's the first person to have sex with one?
We'd have to
3,
get serious permission. for
2, 1.
Hey.
Definitely you. No, I'm sorry, definitely you.
I don't want to have sex with a
that.
robot.
You're the most sexually promiscuous out of all of us. Like,
Hey, what's that got to do with it?
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
just
have this
haunting.
weird idea about my sex life, and I'd just like to point out it's not what you think it is.
We don't think it's weird, we just know for a fact that you're probably more outgoing than me and Nick are.
You have all
We
had
are
sex
white
more
boys.
recently than I have.
You are all granted a wish to be somebody else for the day. Who is most likely to wish to be you? Okay,
Great.
3, 2, 1. I'm guessing Nick's pointing at me.
Yeah.
Oh really? You'd like to be me?
No,
I think I'll go
it's
with that.
likely
Yeah,
to wish
yeah.
to be you.
Oh, I see. Oh. Right.
So
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes
you're
sense.
most likely to wish to be me.
Yeah, but no one
Oh,
likes
right.
me. Even my other
Nick
mates
just
don't
wants a
like me,
food.
apparently.
Yeah, Nick wants a food. That was my
To be
conclusion.
fair,
And if you can't be
I
picky.
would be interested. Not gonna lie, I would be interested to see what it would be like to be a woman for a day.
Why?
Why not?
Did you never see that movie?
It's like oppression. That's what it feels like.
Bloody wage gaps.
Feels like
It would be weird to look down and be like, there's nothing there.
Who would actually be excited for a colonoscopy appointment? 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, thanks guys, I appreciate
I
it.
want to know what I look like inside.
You want to know where your poo comes from?
Next question!
Who is most likely to have a secret crush on someone in the room?
Oh god, I'm so glad Harry's not here.
3, 2, 1. I'd say me actually. I changed my mind.
Wait, who do you?
It doesn't have to. It doesn't say like a romantic crush because I get mad friend crushes on people.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
But it is.
No, they're asking like crush. They're like,
Ooh, crush.
you know, when you're all like at a
Anyway.
sleepover and you're like, there's two of you sat in the dark. It's like, so who do you like? I really like Brad. Guys, can you be quiet? I have a soccer game in the morning.
It's like,
Moving
guys,
on.
guys, my mum will hear us. You are out to dinner with someone here. Who is most likely to order a second entree once you suggest you will pay for the entire meal? 3, 2, 1. I always want second dinner.
I do love food. This
But
is true.
like literally, I have an entire meal.
Well,
and
I'm
I'm
always
ready
fair.
for my next meal. You're all out to dinner and you are paying your meals separately. Who is the least likely to tip? 3, 2, 1.
Me?
Yeah, I'm always like, you can leave a tip, and you're like, oh, well, it costs like this much. And then you give like £1 for a 40 quid meal. I suppose it's different over here to America, because like people don't really rely as much on
You have
tipping.
to. You have to.
You have to tip them every year, actually.
Like a-
I don't get the point though. Like just
pay
pay
your
them
workers.
more.
Pay the people you employ.
I just
But
don't.
that brings the peasants upper class, and that
Oh.
cannot happen.
Like
I
why do,
forgot about the
it
peasants.
doesn't make sense. You are all invited to a bring your own booze party. Who's most likely to bring nothing but only drink the nice stuff?
You'll find out
3,
won't you?
2, 1.
Me?
I'm awful.
Ali's put a hand up.
I've not actually drunk you guys far enough, but usually everyone gets their own stuff.
Please.
I know you've sampled other people's stuff.
I do bring my own beer, well not beer, but you know, I bring my own stuff, and like I always run out really, really quickly because I bring too little, so I always just bunch them everywhere.
I just can't mix drinks, so I always give for everybody.
Actually, yeah, Nick does do that.
Who's most likely to stop and check themselves out every time they walk past a mirror?
3, 2, 1.
My hair's awful, I hate it.
Well,
We're
clearly.
both just as bad. Every time we go to uni, we go in the lift. We're both lying.
Because it's not to show myself out, it's just that because I have so little confidence in the way I look.
Oh,
I just,
Alright, make it feel sorry for me kind of thing.
I'm not.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It's, you know, just.
Who'd be the first person to cheat on their diet? 3, 2, 1.
Well, I mean, how far have we gotten on our
50 drinks, yeah.
Abby's
I
done
just
very
don't
well,
think
actually, I
Abby
must
has
say.
the
Yeah.
willpower.
I've had like 4 drinks since the 1st of January.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
If someone asked you to give up pizza,
No.
see?
Yeah, that's not necessarily cheating on their diet. She's fully committed to
That's
pizza.
committed
In this-
to the diet, isn't it, really?
In this day and age, virtually anything can be streamed for free. Despite this, who still pays for a subscription to a premium porn site?
Never.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's got to be one of me or you.
I feel like you'd be like, oh, because I want it like all in like ultra HD kind of.
Hey, look, man, I want to see the disappointment in her parents' are. Like, you know, see how
What
sad
makes me
her
laugh is
parents
like
are.
Pornhub does like Mother's Day specials of like.
They're literally one of the greatest companies.
Yeah, like-
I think one of the worst things that happened is they raised all that money for breast cancer awareness, and like, who is it? Like, cancer research refused to take it because of how they made it.
But like,
Oh, that's not fair.
who thinks they have the nicest looking butt in the room? 3, 2, 1.
Abby thinks her own butt looks nice.
I feel
Yeah,
very
I mean,
vain.
I'm not, I don't mind my butt.
I feel very vain, but
Me neither.
I'm quite happy with my butt.
Everybody has a nice butt. It functions.
You hear a nasty rumour about you going around. Who is most likely to have started it? 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Actually, no, I changed my answer.
Oh.
Me?
Because I
Really?
hit you in the face and I told you not to tell anybody if you did.
That, my favourite-
Such a
literally,
grass,
my favourite
Abby.
thing about that is like,
Just because I was pissed.
Nick was like, no, don't tell James, and so what? So he put it in the group chat. He's like, Nick hit me.
I mean, it wasn't intentional, but I was dabbing to Druid Sands on when she got in my way, so.
I mean, fair
I
enough.
think you had about
Yeah,
20
you
emotional
jabbed
conversations with me that night. I'm like,
I have
Okay,
like one.
You were
okay?
very
No,
emotional.
you had a lot.
You
Look,
were
man, I
emotional.
just threatened to stick a glass in someone's throat. Like, do you know what I mean? It'd been a pretty high night.
Can we say goodbye so I can eat my food?
Yeah.
yes. I don't know how to end videos. Let's do the outro song.
I forgot what.
Woo-hoo.